Hello, second grader. Mr. Jun here. So this day is for your classwork 3. So are you ready? Classwork 3 meaning your Wednesday work for your spelling, cursive writing, reading, language, art, and your writing. Now let's start with. Now for our spelling, we have the same lesson. 3-letter blends: skr, spl, spur, stir, ter, and sure. Now, under your name, there are 10 spelling words, right? Scratch, scrape, spring, crone, stripe, strange, shred, shrub, splash, split. Now, these 10 words that is written inside the box, you're going to use it. Let's read first the instruction. Look at the spelling words in the box. Match its spelling word to a word below that begins with the same 3-letter blend. Write the words on the line. As you can see, there are 6 words, right? Because we have 6 3-letter blends pattern. So each word, they underline those 3-letter blends. So this is easy. All you need to do is you need to look for the word inside the box. If it has the same 3-letter blends, then you're going to write the word under each 3-letter blends. For example, scrap. They have SCR. So I look for the word here on top inside the box, scratch. I write it here, and after I wrote it, then I cross it out so that it will not give me confusion if I already use it or not. Now for part B, a letter is missing from each spelling word below, right? Inside the box, there is a specific letter that is missing. You need to use, out of those 24 letters, you're going to choose one to complete each word. Then, write the missing letter in the box, then write the spelling word correctly on the line. Right? SP blank ASH. So I put L to make the word splash. Then I write it on the blank. That's on the blank. That's how you do it. Now for your writing, remember on Monday or the previous week, I already told you that we will going to practice from letter A down to Z on how to do or how to write it in a cursive way. So this time we're going to do the handwriting R, letter R and S. Here, like what I told you, you need to trace it. After you trace it, then you need to write it on the blank. Then S, trace it first. We have a faded letter here, and you need to trace it. And in order for you to practice how each word written, on how you connect each word, because in cursive writing, it is totally different when you write a word because you need to connect each letter. That's the rule of cursive writing. It's okay if you don't get it, if like my handwriting is so ugly. The best thing here is just you practice, because practice makes perfect. Because I know maybe late at 3rd or 4th, 5th or 6th or even 7th, they do the cursive writing. So like in the basic foundation, I'm teaching you how to do it so that when you move to the next level, like you have an idea on how to do it, right? Now for your reading, our reading is all about day to night, because today is Wednesday, so we have another set of selection, because right in a week we have 3 selection, one for classwork 1 and 2, another one for 3 and 4, classwork 3 and 4, another one for your assessment or your test. Now what will we do first? Let me hear. Yes, box the title, right? Then label the genre, if it is fiction or non-fiction, or a poem, because I already discussed about poem. What else? Yes, we need to label the paragraph and write our what? 1 to 4 keywords. Why do we need to write 1 to 4 keywords? Because it will help you understand what is the paragraph all about. And we need to label the picture also. Why do we need to study the picture? Because by looking at the picture, it will help you figure out or understand what is the question all about. Because some picture will will give you a hint or will give you a guide on how to answer it. Then, that's the time we're going to answer. Are we just read it and after we read it, we just answer it? No, you're right. We need to underline important keyword. Why do we need to underline important keyword all over again and again? To figure out what is the question all about. Right? Because by doing that strategy, it will help you figure out what is the question all about. And it is easier for you to locate the question, right? To locate the answer based on the important keyword that you underline or box it. Remember, if it's a WH question, what did I told you? Yes, box it. And if it is a important keyword, underline it. That's how we do it, right? Now, after that, now we will move to our language art. This time, we have book titles, right? Every time you read a book, of course, there should be a title in a book. That's why it is called book title. Now, let's have a review first. The first word and each important word in a book title begins with a capital letter. Always remember, you cannot read, maybe it's minimal, or I don't think so, because in my life, I did not see a book that is the first letter of the book title is written in a small letter. It should be capital letter. And the title of a book is underlined. Here, it is being underlined. And the title begins with a capital letter. And the important word also begins with a capital letter. Like, for example, the weather today. They underlined the D because that is the first letter. Weather because it's the first letter. And today because that's the first letter. That's how you do it. Look, let's watch the weather. Did they underline the D? No, because that is not the first word. And in fact, this is not an important word. That's how you do it. Like blizzard and hurricanes. Make sure you underline it. Did I capitalize the word and? No, but because that is not an important word in the title. Then, right, is a book about the weather. That's how you do it, right? And if you're finished, let's move to our writing. For our writing, all you need to do is draw. This is a third writing. Here, the central idea, I will never forget my first day of school. They gave you an idea on what they do on first day of school. Like, you can see a crayon. Maybe they draw. Draw, like, try to recall the first day you met me. The first day of our school at AIA on second grade. And draw it here. Do we need to write the sentence? No. All you need to do is draw. Don't draw the second day. Don't draw the what we did on December, on Christmas. All you need to do is first day of school. Always first day of school. Because your central idea is all about your first day of school. That's it for your classwork 3. Bye.